back to another episode of Ellie Plays Minecraft with me, Ellie the Elegant Elephant. And as you can see behind me, this is what we did last time. We built this whole jungle. We have those huge beehives hanging underneath the cliffs in this valley. And we do have our lovely bees flying around. And yeah, as you can see, they're producing honey. And nobody's collecting it. And today we're gonna change that. Because today we're gonna build the actual honey hunters. So we will create a pathway that comes all the way from down there up here, going through here, and then going over to bridges. Then we're gonna find a little bit of a pathway through the jungle, and then we will choose a place, probably around here with the big bee nests, and having them put a ladder down. This is just gonna be hanging in the air, and we're gonna have baskets with fire in it because they use smoke to calm the bees. And we're gonna have baskets with the honeycombs that they cut off in it. And we're gonna try to create an armor stand honey hunter that is poking at the honeycombs to trying to get them off. And the honey hunters, they need a village to live in, and I think we're gonna create it down here somewhere in the flat area, maybe along the river. But I'm not quite sure yet. And obviously we're gonna expand the jungle. And I also wanna put in more flowers into this jungle for the bees, and also to give it a more special look. Like a bit more fantasy jungle. Right now it's almost a vanilla jungle. And we also need to deal with those vines because they are getting too long. At least some of them. So we're gonna trim those and stop them from growing further with some string. And because there's so much snow, we're gonna try get rid of that as well. So I need some string, and well, where do I get strings? Lucky for me, a while ago, I think it was in episode 6, I found a mineshaft. And in this mineshaft, there are cave spiders. I hate spiders, especially cave spiders. They're poisonous. They kill me all the time. So yeah, there's 2 spawners. I think they're within reach of each other. So we're gonna try to create a simple farm for string in there to get rid of all the snow. So I think we should start with getting the spider farm ready so we can have loads of string to get rid of the snow and stop the vines from growing. And once that is done, we will put in the honey hunters. I'm down here in the mineshaft with the 2 spider spawners. And this is actually the same mineshaft that I explored in episode 6. So if you want to see how I explored this firsthand, go check that out. So we do have a spawner right here. And the other one I dug a tunnel over is right here. So we're gonna dig out around the spawners right now. Like the 9x9 area. And then we're gonna see where our AFK spot would be. And then we're gonna create a farm. So let's start digging. So I dug out the spawning space around the spawners now. And as you can see, around both spawners we have this 9x9 square. This one over here as well. And now for the farm design. Well, there are loads of farm designs that use like water elevators and water streams to funnel the spiders in specific locations. And I'm pretty sure those work absolutely great. But I built one of those in the past and it didn't turn out that well. I died so many times. So today we actually just gotta dig a big hole and let them fall down. And then just have a hopper minecart pick up all the string and spider eyes they drop. So we need to dig down 16 blocks. So let's get started. Dug out all the way down to level 20, so this should be 16 blocks, maybe even more from up the spawner. So now let's put this to a test before we install the hopper minecart system to collect the items. So for that we're just gonna head up here and then, well, put out the lights. Like so. Okay, we had 4 spawn in, they all died. Let's turn that off again. Alright, so this works. Now let me dig down a little further and put in the hopper minecart system to collect the items and put in some elevators to bring the items up again. And then we can decorate this place because it looks super ugly. And we cannot have ugly, can we? No, we don't do ugly. So let me dig that out and we will be right back. So I am back and I've been busy. So I did install the hopper minecart pickup system on both sides. So now let's head down here to our collection room. And yeah, we can see the minecart. Nice. So as you can see, the rails go forth and back like that. Now let's close that up. And yeah, the same on this side. Also the minecart is already installed. And yeah, the string is just gonna land in those chests. And we can AFK up there. So let's set up again. And now the only thing left is, once again, turn out the lights. And now, finally, it's time to test this thing. So I'm gonna AFK for 1 hour, and we will see how much string we got. So I am back after 1 hour of AFK. Now let's check how many strings we got. So in this chest we got 4 stacks and a bit, and in this chest we got 6 stacks and a bit. So this side seems to be more efficient for some reason, not quite sure why. Well, let's take those. Now with this done, let's head over to the jungle and get rid of the nasty snow. Alright, now it's time to get rid of the snow. And as you can see in my inventory, I've got loads of carpets and string. So let me show you. So we have loads of string in here. We have brown carpet, green carpet, lime green carpet and light grey carpet. So we're gonna use these different carpets to remove the snow in areas like here, where we have dirt and grass and stuff like that. And for stony areas we have the grey carpet, and where we don't want to have anything, or just like regular grass, we can put on string. So yeah guys, let's get started. Out of string and out of green carpet. So let me go and AFK a little bit more at the spider farm and get some more wool from our sheep farm, and that will bring me back once this is finished. Alright guys, I am back, and I did spend a lot of time on removing snow. And as you can see behind me and around me, it's getting closer, it's getting better. So obviously we couldn't do everything, but mostly I did on top of the trees. And especially down here you can see I used carpets and string and tried to do some variations so it changes up the scenery a bit. And yeah, as you can see over here, I didn't do the floors because I want to use shovels for that, but not the efficiency shovel, because as you can see it will just rip out the dirt beneath it. So we're gonna craft up some stone shovels eventually and get rid of everything down the floor. Now that I removed most of the snow, well, there's still some parts that I missed or didn't get access to. Yeah, there's still loads of snow. There's still loads to do. But anyway, so now I actually want to start constructing the honey hunters. With that I mean I want to construct a ladder and the strings and everything they need to collect honey. So we're gonna have a huge ladder going down over the hill. And then we're gonna have some campfires on the ground. So we're gonna set up a little bit of a ground camp down there. So they will have smoke from down there going up. And we're also gonna have a campfire in a basket hanging from up there, which we will have below the beehive. And we're gonna have a basket to collect the honeycombs, and gonna try to create an armor stand figure that is poking at the honeycombs. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So let's get started. Now we are here below the big beehive up there, and actually I'm gonna start building from down here. So this is where the campfires are going to go. So let's set up our little stuff over here. So we need a crafting table, and now I do need some scaffolding to go up there. Okay, so let's head up. Alright. So yeah, I think we're gonna have the ladder coming down over this very far edge here. So this basically is representing the ladder coming from down from here, and then going down there. Do I have some actual ladders? I do. So we're gonna have actual ladders going down here. So we can bring the ladder down like that. And here, so we're gonna have it come down like this. And now we can alternate it on which side of the block this ladder is. So I guess if I place a block there like so, yes, the trapdoor here like that, and now we can actually place ladders on those. So that's, I think that's gonna look cool. So now we do have a bit of a ladder here. Let's climb this. Yeah, now I can climb up all the way up. That's pretty cool. Now let's bring down a piece of string for a basket. So we head up again, And now the rope would come down probably over here, like that. And then say this is the basket where we have the honeycombs already in it. So this is the basket filled with honeycombs. And then over here, so if we place a campfire right here, then we put a basket around it. Yeah, then it just emits some smoke. That's cool. Alright. So we do have the ladder going down and we have some strings at the basket. So we can place more honey blocks in there. Maybe leave one out so it actually looks like a basket that's empty. And I don't like that they're on the same height. So we're gonna lower, I think, the honey basket quite a bit. And we're gonna add another fire basket, I think, down there. And then we're gonna add some baskets on the floor here that are already filled with honeycombs. So yeah, let's work on that. So guys, I am back and I did some work. I added some more baskets and as you can see I started placing down some armor stands. And I also did some work down on the ground, which I will show you in a second. Now let's see if we can head up though. So I cannot climb this anymore. And I fell down. Well, while we're down here, let me show you what I did. So down here we have like their little base camp. So they have some fires down here. And usually they would burn leaves for this. So I added some leaves around it. And then the smoke is supposed to calm the bees. They're just tending to the fires and they're collecting the honey baskets that they would maybe lower down. And in here we can store some honeycombs. So now I want to show you all the way at the top. Yes, there we go. So up here I also placed 2 armor stands. So we're gonna have these guys here. They have also a basket full of honeycombs. And this guy here, he's with the ladder. No, this is not the ladder. This is the other basket. So they're supposed to hold these strings and ropes. So we will have these guys kind of tending to the honeycombs. I'm gonna try to put them in a position that looks like they're holding on to these ropes. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Now we need some heads for those guys and some armor or some clothing. So I'm gonna go check at the skeleton spawner if we have some leather armor, which we can dye different colors. And I'm not quite sure what we should do for the heads because I don't have many heads. So let me think about what I want to do for the heads and we will be right back. So I'm back from my skeleton farm and I found, well, these. And the rest of them I had to craft up. So I used up quite a bit of leather. And for the heads, I got pillager heads. And I'm not quite happy with that. Because I think pillager heads are not quite what these people would look like. So maybe we should get some villager heads. But yeah, for now we're gonna use pillager heads. Because I just don't have anything else that would fit. And as you can see, I brought over some dyes. And in case you didn't know, to dye leather, it's pretty awesome because you can mix colors to get these really nice kind of natural looking colors. So let's see what we can do with all those. So let me dye those up and we will be right back. I am back down here at my base camp with my 2 armor stands that are just watching the fire down here and collecting the honeycombs that come down. And as you can see, I dyed all those uniforms differently and I think those look pretty cool. So now let's put them on first. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And for the heads, we do have vindicators and pillagers for now. And now let's try to do this armor book stuff. So I think we have to write something. So let's write something cool. And now we have to call this statues, I think. And yes, this worked. Now this is the statues book. And I think if I just... How does this work now? No? Didn't work? Come on. This is just a regular book now. Well, let me check what I did wrong and we will be right back. Alright, I am back and I had to research a little bit and then I found this command that would give me the book. So now we do have the armor stand book. So let's get started. And let's try to give you arms. Now, how do I use this book? Alright, now let's see what we can do with you. So we don't want to see the plate. Perfect. We do want arms. Yes. We don't need gravity. We want to stand visible. Yes. Display name. No. And now let's try some different poses. Oh, he's just standing there. Let's do pointing. Yeah, I think pointing is not bad. Let's see what else we can do. So if we have him sitting, he's just sitting up there. Can't have you sitting there. Yeah, that's winning. I think if we give him like a rope right here, that would be cool. See, can we rotate him? Oh yeah, we can. I did do the wrong side. And I think one more like that. There we go. And yeah, I think if we have a basket coming down right like this would be pretty cool. Then we can have those two guys kind of getting the basket down. Yeah, I like that. Now let's give you some clothes and the shoes. And you get a pillager's head. Maybe we can do the other arm as well up there. So that would be his left arm. Okay, now he's pointing there. That's not good. That was wrong. This is hard. This is like very finicky. Let's undo that. There we go. That's better. Now let's build you another one of those. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. So because this work takes quite a long time, let me do the others off camera and then I'll show you once I'm done. Alright guys, I am back and I managed to finish my armor stands. And I'm not really good at it yet. It's quite difficult to get a cool position for them and a cool pose. But let me show you what I did. So we're up here where the guys are holding the ladders. And yeah, that's basically what he's doing. So if we head around him, you can see he's kind of holding on to this. And he has also his little piece of rope in his hand. So he's basically holding this ladder in place. And this guy over here is kind of securing it. He has a piece of string in his hand and he's kind of tending to this. And over here we have a third guy. And he is just tending a bit to the honeycombs. So I gave him a honeycomb block. And I think I could put in some more blocks like this, like the tiny ones right in here. Yeah, I ran out of armor stands. So we have to get more of those in order to do that. And maybe we'll do that another time because this took me way longer than it should have. But yeah, this is the little scene I made up here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks cool. So now let's head down to our actual honey hunter guy. And where's my scaffolding? Right below this one. And we can jump here. So now we're underneath and we can actually remove this, I think. Yeah, you can see him hanging there now. So let's head up. And obviously we're gonna remove all of this. So yeah, he's hanging in here. And it's kind of hard to see, but he has a stick. So yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I had to remove a bit of the basket, but I think that's fine. And maybe I will need to change the ladder a bit because it just looks like one big piece of board hanging down. So I thought maybe we use fences as well for that. So we just have some fences going down like this, or maybe fence gates. So let me remove the scaffolding and then we'll take a closer look at all of this. I did some more work. I added little blocks here and there, as you can see behind me. So I added this little honey bottle here and this honey block over there. And I used my angry bee's head down here to make this angry bee flying at our honey hunter. But now I want to add some flowers to this jungle. So let's head over to Lumbria and get some flowers from the market. So first we have to go through the jungle, get over the bridge, climb down the mountain, go through the nether, walk over another bridge, walk over the graveyard, passing my starter house, walking through the forest, enter the city of Lumbria, and passing through the market and finding the right stall. So I am here in Lumbria. As you can see around me, I am in my marketplace, which I still love. This is a really cool place. But we are actually here because in here, behind this lovely little flower shop, we actually have a little bit of a secret tall flower farm. And yeah, I'm still missing the sunflower because I haven't found the sunflower plants yet. But yeah, this is how I get tall flowers. So now let's see if this still works. So I will gather up more flowers and then we will be right back. So I am back from Lumbria and I brought all these flowers. So we have quite a lot of flowers now. And now I want to add them into this jungle. And the way I want to do this is pretty simple. I don't want to just randomly place them all over. So I do want to add some flower patches. For example, here on this little island where there already are some flowers, I want to basically fill almost every space that is possible with some colorful flowers. So this turns into a little island the bees will go to, a little focus point. And then maybe over here in the forest we will see one of those little flower spots. Or maybe down here as well. And probably one of the islands I have. Let me get over here. Probably one of those floating islands is gonna be covered in flowers as well. So yeah, let's place down some flowers. Now let's take a look. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Really colorful and nice. Little flower spot there. There's actually one spot that I missed. So I'm gonna add a flower right there. There we go. Yes, I like that. That's pretty cool. So now let's do some other spots. So I've added a lot of flower patches like the one behind me. So we do have the island over here, underneath the bridge. And it also stretches up there a little bit. Then we do have one behind there. You can almost see it through the vines. We have one over there that's looking really nice, I think. And if we head over here a little bit, see it better. I switched the island, so there was a tree on this, and now we just have flowers on there and some flowers on over there. And this bamboo I just realized this is gonna grow really tall now, so we need to put a piece of string on there as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm super happy with this. I think this looks really cool. Maybe we will add more, but for now I think that's enough. So now let's watch the sunset together. Our lovely magical jungle. Yeah, this looks super cool, I think. Look at that. That's beautiful. Well, it's already time again for the item of the episode, but first, let's head up here. I'm not quite sure if I've shown you already or not. I added a little something to it, and that is this. The angry bee's head we had from last episode. And I think it's a really cool addition to have this angry bee floating around him. And I wish I had more, but I don't want to kill any more bees. I really don't. So we're actually gonna remove this now, if we can. So let me get over there real quick. And I think if I just right click it, we get it back. Yes. And now this is actually going to be our item of the episode. So you shall be called Honey Hunters. Yeah, look at him climbing up there and poking at the bees nest. I think that turned out really cool. We still might change the ladder though. Still not really happy with the ladder. But I'm really happy with the flowers and the station down below and the little camp up there. And I didn't have time to do the village, so we will do that next episode. So that's gonna be really cool. We're gonna plant some big jungle trees and create some tree houses, I think, and maybe some really cool houses on the ground as well. Have them having some animals and stuff like that. So yeah, there's something to look forward to it. But yeah, this has been all I've had time for today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Ellie the Elegant Elephant, and I hope to see you in my next episode. Bye!